guys, Jeff here. I have been so busy with my 98 Pro that the wonderful locks that I had received from HI Lockpicker and Zackery Willard, aka Goose, have gone untouched. And so I just want to take some time. I want to see, I'm watching the time on my camera to see how much time I have. Try to give a little bit of time for each of these locks. I do want to mention, in case you can tell it right now, one of the things that I like to do is I like to remember where I get my locks from if they are gifts. And so you can probably see, let's see, grab some picks from over here. Sorry about the reach. For locks that are not as fancy or special, I will literally take the engraving tool from my Dremel and I will engrave the initials on there. I've got Beer Can Bushcraft on some. I've got LL for Lady Locks, one of the most generous people in the community for sure. So I will also say I have not even stuck a pick in any of these locks. This is essentially attempting a pile of opals, as Parky said, open package, open lock. Yes, it's been a while. Is that? Oh, counting it. You saw that the cord twisted even if I didn't get that to open. So I'm going to stick that back there, start a pile. Yeah, I haven't tried these. I'm not even sure what to expect, what tensioners to use, what picks to use, but I thought it might be fun just to try to kind of speed run, go through a pile here. What is this? This is the Apis 7240. So everything on the left is from HI Lockpicker, HI Lockpicker, and the three on the right are from Zackery Willard. Now I will say that that laminated one did not receive the engraving treatment. That seems to be, to my eye at least, seems like a pretty old Yale. I've never seen a Yale laminated padlock like that. And it's got some nice markings on it from the company, and so I am leaving that one as is for the sake of time. Apis is defeating me. Moving on to a Brinks. So yeah, that one didn't get marked, but all of the rest of them got some sort of marking. I like to put it on the side so it's out of the way, but it is there so that way I can remember who I got them from. Love the way Brinks picks. Love the feeling of the feedback. Don't know if you can hear that. Got something loose in there, so if I can find the right one, I think this one should open. Still kicking myself that I dropped on that master. It had more spring to the core than I expected. I think most of the master that I've been picking lately has been my 410, which I only have one. Someone's hanging me up here. Not sure who. This is the problem with speed runs. Yeah, not finding it. Brinks, sometimes they're... it's probably the high lift right behind my tensioner. We will move on to the Little Bitty Brady by Apis. Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. Oh, I don't know how well you can see that, but I think this is my first one that has that keyway that spells Apis. So you fit six pins into this tiny body, give it a funky keyway, and try tensioner from the bottom. Looks like a bunch of high lifts, but I grabbed for my lower Jimmy Long's the one that doesn't see much action, but in a small format like this, it seems necessary. That is weird, feeling how that keyway really grips onto your tools. It messes with your feedback. Interesting. Let's go a little bit higher. So I know I got this high lifts in there since I looked at the key. Oh man, I do not like the way that feels. That keyway, it's going to be a serious challenge. Alright, I can't give that any more time right now. Most of these that I am skipping, I am going to definitely revisit another day, especially for like that little guy that I don't have anything like that. Now we get to an American 1100. Super standard for me. Hopefully this one doesn't take me too long. I mean, they are... Oh man, even by my standards, that is fast. What's that key look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 pins? Why did I think they had 6 pins? That was super easy. Well, at least Master Lock won't be my only open for this video. And no name on this. It looks like a Y1 style keyway. Oh, these are always a pain in the butt, especially because of the crazy amount of tension that it takes. I have maybe 3 or 4 of these in my collection already, this style of lock. And I think there's only one of them that I can consistently open. And it has the same keyway as like the Master Lock 140s with that wide open keyway. This one, I don't know, you guys, I always feel like these are a little bit of a pain to try to hold on to at the same time as well. Alright, I see, okay, I had it open, didn't even know it. 3 out of 6. I don't know if the memory or the battery is going to run out first of this case. I have to say this one didn't get marked because I thought this one was a challenge lock because it has 501 like 3 times on the body and also in the key. Not too bad. HIL did tell me, hey, turn that one into a challenge lock. I'm not even going to attempt the dimple. Let's try the yell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 pins in there. But notice that I'm wondering if this one can be front shimmed from the way that looks, which I know is a thing with older locks especially. So yes, we have moved over to Zackery Willard's pile. I will say, even the ones that go kind of fast, it's fun to have new locks in the collection. It's fun to have ones that you just haven't picked on. I mean, that Master Lock, I've not seen one like that before. It felt like almost more like an American. That American 1100, I don't have that color, but 1100 is definitely my favorite. And here we've got a Pack Lock 90A, not the Pro. So I think that means it has 1 less pin in it. That keyway is also not the same as the Pro. So maybe, since I've been working on the Pro so much, wait a second. Is that the same keyway? Okay, it's not quite the same keyway as the 1100. I dropped my tensioner. There we are. Okay, we are almost out of time. This is the last one I'm going to try. This does mean I think I have 3 pack locks in my collection now. So that's fun. I don't think any of them are the same. Pack Lock 90A Pro, this Pack Lock 90A, and Alpert LaBelle's logo lock. I can't remember what it is. I want to say like is it 200 a thing for Pack Lock? It's a bigger body, I know that. Closer and closer, but don't know if I'm going to get it before I run out of time here. I'll say it definitely feels more like an 1100, and the fact that I can tension in my usual way instead of that awkward thumb tension I did with the 98 Pro. Alright, I'll admit defeat with that for now, but as I said, we will return to those. So today was just a fun run through new locks that I haven't messed with. Again, thank you to HI Lockpicker, HI Lockpicker, and to Zackery Willard. Fun times. Hopefully more of these will show up later on when I actually get some time with them, get to know them. Maybe I'll have to make some challenge locks. I mean, I know he said to turn that guy into a challenge lock. We'll have to see. Anyways, that's what I got for you today. Just a little fun picking on some new locks, changing things up. And I guess with that, I'll talk to you all later.